Good morning, students. Today we are going to start a chapter called Electrostatics. It is the first chapter in 12th class physics which carries 8 marks in our board exams. This one as well as current electricity chapter together carries 15 marks. Now in this chapter what we are going to discuss? We have to discuss the charges which are at rest. We have to study the properties of charges which are at rest. Okay. How to get charge? How a charge can be developed on a substance? For these things we are going back to 8th class some of the concepts. Suppose you take a glass rod with a silk cloth. Suppose I am started rubbing. When I am started rubbing the glass rod in this way with silk cloth, then due to friction, heat will be developed on this glass rod, and glass rod is going to lose some of its electrons present in the outermost orbits. These electrons will be transferred from glass rod to silk cloth. Now, once any substance is losing electrons, it becomes a positively charged substance, whereas the substance which takes the electrons, it becomes negative charge. Similarly, we can take another combination of substances, that is dry hair with comb. When we are combing dry hair with a comb, dry hair is a rough substance, so it will lose the electrons from the outermost orbit of the comb. Comb is losing electrons, it becomes a positive charge, and dry hair is going to take electrons, it becomes a negative charge. The positively charged substances which are having less number of electrons, so they have the property of attracting the pieces of papers. This is we have seen in the lower classes. Even if you take a straw, when we just rub to our shirt, it will be losing electrons and it will become positively charged. Once a charge is developed on this, how to represent the positive charge? We can represent the positive charge in this way by putting the plus signs. And how to represent the negative charge? Negative charge people are going to represent in the form of lines like this way. We can call these things as negatively charged substance, or electrons are present here. And positively charged substance, that means lack of electrons. This is having less number of electrons in the outermost orbit. That is why it wants to be neutralized. So it will be taking the electrons from the surrounding, and it will be neutralized quickly. Even these electrons also, extra electrons, they will be neutralized quickly. Now we have to study about these type of charges which are at rest. The properties related to the static charges we have to discuss, we have to deal in this chapter called electrostatics.